go! Whittaker gets it done, man. We got a Dagestani slept in Saudi Arabia before GTA 6, man. Let's go! Whittaker had nothing to gain taking this fight, man. He just went in there and absolutely cooked this Dagestani guy. I'm so hyped right now. Rob's a legend. He's a real legend, man. Let's go. He silenced all the sheikhs and kings and shit in the crowd. You get what I'm saying? All them oil-rich. They aren't even fans, bro. You can tell they ain't even real fans because they just like oil-rich and they just show up. They're like... If you throw a jab or like a cross or a hook, uppercut, they'll just be like, oh, punch, he landed, punch, let's go. I mean, you can tell they ain't real fans, man. But they'll spend 100k on the tickets just because you get what I'm saying. They just have it. He would have done the same thing to Chimaev, man. You're lucky you got food poisoning, you bitch. You'd have done the same thing to you. You'd have been slept right now, you chicken. Yeah, what's up, chicken? Let's go. So let's just summarize this fight, man. What an insane win by Whittaker. So... Rob walked out looking super pissed for some reason, like he usually does. You get what I'm saying? He does in some of his fights. He looks super pissed coming out. And then he was throwing that jab. He was leaning to the side a lot. And while watching it live, I was like, you know what? Ikram might try to time knees coming up the middle here. And exactly when I said that, he did try it, but he just didn't get the right angle of the head or whatever. He just kind of leaned back a little bit. That shit won't work, man. He had to create an angle while throwing the knee. It was a good plan, man. I think Ikram can do really well in the UFC. But yeah, it just wasn't his night. He went up against some guy like way higher than him in rank. It is what it is. So the right lands. He does the chicken dance. Yeah, where's the Khabib fans now, bro? Where's the Khabib fans now? Call him a chicken now. Yeah? I know you won't. They've done the chicken dance out here. Damn. And then right after that he does a 1-2, throws a head kick, and then he slips off. That kind of saved him. What a sick combo that was, but he slipped off. It saved him. Also, he would have been out cold just for that. And then he just throws the perfect combo with an uppercut right up against the cage. He goes out with an uppercut again. His second loss, gone to an uppercut. The first one was against Chimaev. I was talking about it, man. I was telling you guys about his chin. It proved today that he kind of has a plastic chin, but it was a really clean shot. Let's be real. It was a very clean shot. So you can't really blame him for going out to that. But I don't know if he can last with that type of chin. You have to have somewhat of a decent chin, man. I really feel bad for Ikram, man. He was in front of his, those belief system fans or whatever. But, he wasn't able to get it done. He'd be really disappointed with this. But it's not even him, man. I like him. He seems like a cool dude or whatever. But just the fans, man. Fuck them. You get what I'm saying? They can... Let's go, man. I'm just happy that all of them are going to be crying today. They won't call this guy a chicken for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? Whittaker would have done this to anyone today, man. He would have done the same thing to Chimaev. It would have gone maybe to the second round because Chimaev is really dangerous in that first round. But I believe it would have gone there eventually. And Chimaev just doesn't have the cardio. Let's be real. He would have just died in there pretty much if the fight kept going for like more than 3 rounds. And Whittaker's just experienced with that and all of that. He wouldn't have gone through this, man. I don't know how people are saying, oh, Chimaev would have gotten it done. Chimaev's not a different animal and stuff like that. No, he wouldn't. Rob would have slept that guy too. He has a better chin and all, but he would have eventually just gotten him. He would have been out of there. Which moron said this guy has a chance? Let's just see right here. He took no damage in this one. His first one in a while. He usually comes out beat up, man, in all of his recent fights. But this one he took no damage. He shouldn't sit out playing League for another 6 months or whatever. He should take that backup fight, which he was talking about. That's in 2 months now. It's on August 17th, I believe. So, yeah, he better be the backup for that fight, and I'd love to see it. I think him and Strickland, it's sort of debatable between them, but, yeah, I mean, I think Rob's just done more. I think he deserves it more, and actually, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, man. He lost twice to Israel, even though the second one was a win for him. It's debatable, but him and Strickland are sort of evenly deserve it, and I think he'd be more willing to take it than Strickland, so let's go. You know what I'm saying? These Australians, they built different. Yeah, that's it for this one. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped, man. I don't know how I'm going to get sleep. It's like 4 in the morning right now, so we'll just see how it goes after I edit this and all of that. But yeah. Let's go! And ignore the shirt. Ignore the shirt. I like biting my clothes, you know what I'm saying? Ignore it. It is what it is. I'm gonna rewatch this one another 10 times, then I might get to editing this video, so yeah. See you guys, man. I might put out another video about the rest of the cards on the fight, or I'll just talk about them right here. You know, screw it. Pavlovich, disappointed a little bit. He did seem a little off though. I think, you know, some people were saying he might have broken his hand. Very possible. because he wasn't initiating like he would. You get what I'm saying? Like in the first round he did it a couple times, but maybe he was just like kind of intimidated by what was coming his way. And also I forgot to mention about the KO that he had in his last fight against Tom Aspinall. That might have played a mental role as well, so I didn't take that into consideration. And Johnny Walker as well, I don't know how he was the favorite in this one. I picked Ozdemir. I knew that Johnny Walker's chinny, and like, yeah, I just saw him getting caught, man. Ozdemir is really good. And then we have Sharpatin Magomedov against Antonio Trucoli. Bro, what was Trucoli doing in round 3, dude? He literally looked like he was AFK. I'm not even... like I said it initially as like a joke, he looks like he's AFK, but then I just kept watching it. I felt like I'm watching someone play this shit on UFC 5. You get what I'm saying? Like it was crazy watching that fight. And then was Gaslam versus Rodriguez. Gaslam got it done easily with like sort of a decision. I don't want to really talk about that. And yeah, that's it for the main card really. You know, it was a good card. But yeah, it is what it is. Amazing win by Robert Whittaker. So hyped right now, man. You guys can't see it, but I'm hyped with Whittaker. Whittaker was super happy. Yeah, I can imagine, without any damage. And he's going to take that in 2 months. Short notice. Do I think someone's going to pull out? No, not really. But, you know, let's see how it goes. Anyways, see you guys in the next video, man. Subscribe.